I want you to picture someone you know. Maybe it's a colleague, a friend, or maybe, if we're being honest, it's you. This person is smart. They're driven. They earn a substantial salary, more money than they ever thought possible. But here's the strange part. They're miserable. They feel stuck. Despite the high income, they're living paycheck to paycheck, failing to reach any major financial goal, and relying on a credit card just to maintain their current life. It's a profound, modern paradox. Prosperous on paper, yet perpetually poor in practice. Why? It's not a failure of income. It's a failure of mindset. The core problem, the one we rarely discuss, is that we have collectively adopted a destructive way of viewing wealth. We have been conditioned to treat money not as a neutral, strategic tool, but as an immediate, glittering trophy. If you've ever felt that disconnect, earning more but feeling less free, this video is your roadmap out of the trophy trap. We're going to explore the psychology behind why we consume and how reframing money as a strategic lever can change everything. The trophy mindset is financially perilous because it's driven by two powerful, relentless psychological forces that external consumption can never truly satisfy. Think about the concealed stress, the silent competition that simmers beneath the surface of modern life. In a world of increasing inequality, we feel compelled to establish our value using external markers. The job title, the size of the house, the watch, the car. It's a constant, subconscious battle where how people see you matters. And the digital world? It pours gasoline on this fire. Scrolling through social media, we are bombarded by evidence of everyone else's perfect life, leading directly to financial. For someone trapped in the trophy mindset, the solution is immediate. The act of spending, especially on visible branded items, isn't a necessity. It's an emotional transaction. It's a temporary form of therapy against self-doubt, a way to instantly present a desired identity and stave off shame. But here is the danger. This is a dependency. You are required to continually consume and acquire new trophies just to maintain a feeling of acceptable self-worth. You are literally spending money to feel okay about yourself. And that is a financial hole you can never climb out of. This is the sneaky biological mechanism that prevents permanent financial happiness. It states that no matter how big a raise you get, or how expensive the new purchase is, your expectations and desires immediately rise in tandem. You run as fast as you can, but you end up right where you started. Remember when you were a student, surviving on instant noodles and sharing an apartment with 3 roommates? That was uncomfortable, but you managed. Then you got your first good paycheck, and suddenly, that 2-bedroom shared unit felt unacceptable. You needed your own 1-bedroom apartment. You needed to upgrade your flights. The little luxuries quickly transform into non-negotiable necessities. The result is a destructive cycle. New income goes directly into increased consumption, neutralizing any potential gain in savings or comfort. If left unchecked, this lifestyle inflation ensures your expenses consistently outpace your income, leading predictably to a debt spiral. Interest payments eat up more of your money, forcing you further onto the treadmill. The clearest example of this cost is the decision to purchase a depreciating asset for status signaling. Let's talk math for a moment, not opinion. Imagine you decide in your late 20s to commit to an average luxury car payment of $550 a month, a perfect trophy purchase. That choice forfeits the exponential power of compounding interest. If you had instead invested that same $550 every month for 30 years, assuming a modest 7% return, you would have an extra $500,000 by the time you reached retirement age. You traded $490,000 in future freedom for a few years of momentary prestige. That is the true cost of the trophy mindset. It doesn't just stop you from building wealth. It drains your energy, leading to financial burnout, anxiety, and hopelessness. The solution requires a complete psychological reversal. We must transition from chasing the trophy to mastering the tool. The tool mindset reframes money as a neutral resource, a piece of strategic leverage whose only power is derived from the purpose you assign it. This isn't about becoming a miser, it's about moving beyond the how of wealth creation to the why of financial strategy. When you adopt this view, you are able to engage in time arbitrage. The trophy mindset buys consumption, which means you have to keep working a high-stress job to service that lifestyle debt. The tool mindset systematically directs capital toward income-generating assets. The ultimate goal is financial independence, the moment when your investments reliably cover your living expenses. The reward for using money as a tool is not a bigger TV. The reward is choice. It is the ability to cut back on working hours, pursue lower-paying but more meaningful work, or stop working entirely. The clearest expression of this is the FIRE movement. Financial independence, retire early. These individuals practice extreme financial discipline, often saving over 50% of their income because they have redefined their purpose. They are prioritizing buying back decades of their future time over acquiring depreciating consumer goods. They have transformed the abstract idea of wealth into a tangible, measurable objective. When you are purpose-driven, just like a purpose-driven organization, you are empowered to exert greater self-discipline. You replace external compulsion with powerful internal motivation. How do you actually make this shift? It begins by replacing externally driven status spending with internally driven, purpose-aligned spending. Unlike rigid, old-school budgeting that just focuses on cutting, this approach encourages you to analyze the why behind every decision. Identify your core personal values. Is it family time? Specific experiences? Generosity? Then, intentionally allocate your money to these areas that promote true internal fulfillment. The goal is to curate your spending. You can spend more, but you spend with greater meaning. To start your transition today, here are the final steps. Prioritize self-discipline. Counter the impulse for instant gratification. The easiest way to start is to automate your savings and investments immediately upon receiving income. Pay the tool first. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive people, or work with a professional. Financial transformation is a psychological journey, and accountability matters. Embrace growth. Every mistake is a lesson. Maintain a growth mindset and recognize that changing deep-seated beliefs takes time, consistency, and patience. The ultimate conclusion is simple. Mastery of money begins with mastery of the mind. The trophy mindset forces you to endlessly compete for things that do not bring lasting satisfaction. The tool mindset grants you the leverage to build a life defined by choice, meaning, and sustainable freedom. It's time to stop wearing your income as a badge of honor and start deploying your capital as a strategic resource. What if you stopped chasing the trophies today and started building the tools for tomorrow? Your money is not proof of your worth. It is a vehicle for your values. Decide today what you truly value, and then make every dollar serve that purpose. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss more valuable insights about finance.